is up, everyone? It's me, the Fox Gaming here, and today I'm here interviewing Dragon Slayer. Hello, welcome to the video. How are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Nice. Okay, so subject for this one. Um, when did you start your channel exactly, and what made you start it?
Well, I started my channel back in February 5th of 2014. I was actually, I was run by another account, uh, made by my brother. However, that started back in 2009. Uh, so basically, I started my whole YouTube thing back in 2009, but the name Dragon Slayer was made back in 2014. And how I got big? Um, Basically it was all because of one video that I posted up on my channel not too long ago. It was actually back in 2018 where I uploaded a video called Smile HD, Sonic and MLP crossover version, and that got about 4 million views on there. I don't know how, but it just got 4 million views, and then my
Mm-hmm.
subs were like climbing like crazy, and that's basically how I got big.
Mm-hmm. Were there any other YouTubers who inspired you?
I was in well back on my first channel that I did with my brother. We were inspired by Super Mario Logan to make plush videos,
Uh huh.
and we were really really young at the time, so we were really childish when it comes to plush videos. And even when I started my Dragon Slayer channel, I was still doing plush videos as I was getting more older. And then I just realized that I need to just grow up just a little bit and just move out of the plush videos. It really didn't mean I was gonna go ahead and just quit of doing like Sonic stuff or Dragon Ball stuff. I would just do stuff differently, but not plush related.
Mm-hmm. So, what was your first ever series? Because you have a lot of series that go on your channel. Most specifically, crossovers. What was your first?
My first series, my first series was actually a canceled series called Sonic Exodus. And
Mm-hmm.
basically in that series, uh, uh, it was basically about Sonic and his and well, okay. To put it in little terms like this, back in the Archie Sonic comics, there was a version of Sonic called Fleetway Supersonic. Well, people called him
Mm-hmm.
Fleetway Supersonic because he was not given an actual name. In the Archie comics, he was just given the name Super. But anyway, so I decided that I wanted to make that Sonic's brother because they look so alike.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to create something called Sonic Exodus, and it's basically about Sonic's brother Fleetway turning into Fleetway Supersonic due to a corrupted emerald, and Sonic dies from that, and and Sonic's friends has to stop Fleetway from taking over the world without Sonic's help. Um, that series was rather canceled because I had so much stuff on my hands because I didn't want to because I had other projects that I wanted to do, so I decided to leave that canceled until I can actually find a way to make it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and if I'm gonna go with what I did before, then I need to redesign it and remake it. But that would take a long time. But uh, the other project that I worked on was replaced from Sonic Exodus called The Adventures of Sonic and Friends, and that ran by for a good amount of 2 years. The series finale was a huge hit.
Mm-hmm.
However, a lot of people like this season five better. Well, actually, no, wait, no, season six. Season six, they liked it better. But when the series came to an end, I was me and my friend Atakada was going to make another project called Future Fates, which stars our OCs, and a lot of other crossovers happened there, and then however, due to some difficulties that happened and drama and all that stuff, we decided to put Future Fates on hold
Mm-hmm.
for a while until we can find a way to bring it back. Um, and then we decided to just create a fresh new series starring the Sonic characters and a bunch of other crossover stuff. We decided to make the Sonic Versus series that I have a playlist over on my channel. and there is a sequel to that series called Sonic Multiverse, which is the project that I'm working on right now.
I
And
see.
in Sonic Multiverse, it's basically about Sonic and his friends facing off against Ganondorf, and while at the same time Sonic is trying to get Ruby Rose back from uh, becoming more evil than she already is because she was corrupted by Ganondorf. So
Mm-hmm. So, when I look through your channel, a lot of great stuff. A lot of it is MMD based. How did you get into MMD?
I basically got into MMD from Atakata and Crossover Fanatic. And the way that Atakata taught me about MMD was basically I was working on season 9 of The Adventures of Sonic and Friends, and Atakata kept telling me like almost every day, which was hilarious. He told me that like um oh well, you should try MMD, it's much more easier and you'll have more freedom and all that stuff. And I said, Yeah, I know, but I just want to finish the Adventures of Sonic Advance first before I can do that." He says, "Come on, dude, you could do the Adventures of Sonic Advance on MMD." And I said, Yeah, but don't you understand how long that would take? It would take less time for me to do it on Gary's mod than it does on MMD. But and then after the Adventures of Sonic and Friends ended, he taught me how to do MMD afterwards, and then I got more used to it. I learned how to use effects. I learned how to make animations of my own, not long ones, but short ones. Uh, and yeah, that's basically it. And the way that I learned from Crossover Fanatic was basically through inspiration, because she uploads some MMD stuff on her channel most often, but she can't anymore due to her laptop going haywire. So
Mm-hmm.
um, the first MMD video that I watched of her was her making a video of Koi uh, making a parody of Ted. That was one of the things. And actually, her and I were going to do a little anniversary on that video,
Mm-hmm.
and we eventually did.
Interesting.
So,
So, are there any plans for future projects, series, or anything?
uh, as of right now, uh, after Sonic Multiverse Season 1 is over, we do have another plan for that series, which is a season 2. And once that's done, I'm going to focus more on the Sonic and Ruby crossover series. Once season 2 of Sonic Multiverse is done, and then eventually I would come back to that project and do season 3 for Sonic Multiverse. But as for Sonic and Ruby crossover, that's still going to go on because people love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing, other than doing more MMD content. Uh, Eventually, I'll get more into SFM, and then I'll animate some of my series clips from there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it for what I've got planned so far.
Do you have any like subscriber goals, viewer goals, anything like that?
I do want to get to 100,000 subs
You are
because
extremely close. You're at 9.87K subscribers. You're pretty close.
I am close. But the problem with that is that it keeps going down and up, down and up, down and up, and that's just like so annoying. I'm like, okay, guys, make up your mind. Like, do you want to stay sub to me or do you not want to stay sub to me? Like, come on, make up your mind.
Yeah, that's one of the things, and actually, it may not even be a person thing. It may just be YouTube's bots automatically unsubscribing people because of the fact that one of the new systems of YouTube, which this one was very controversial, but they did it anyway, because that's how they are, is that if you are not actively watching a YouTuber every single video, or at least one video every single time they upload or whatever, right? It will automatically unsubscribe to you as, quote, a way to keep the system from overloading. Which I find that's kind of stupid. I don't fully believe in that, but due to the fact that I am
YouTube has been
technically
around
contracted
for.
with YouTube, which not really, but due to the fact that I have a channel and I'm doing this for whatever, I can't really say my whole opinion on the situation of YouTube, but I will say that it hopefully should be fixed soon.
Yeah, because from what I've heard is that YouTube has been going uh, at a very shitty rate of when it comes to uh, content creators on YouTube. Like, there are people from the Dragon Ball community that have been getting their channels taken down literally for no reason, just because they haven't been making enough money,
Yeah.
and mostly because of the fact that there has been a lot of like YouTube videos that have been posted up about like them complaining about YouTube when there really shouldn't be a complaint about it in the past, which basically caused this whole YouTube drama and all that stuff where ad revenue was going down
Hmm.
and all that other stuff. And then there's the president of this site where she specifically says that she's going to make this a working environment for everyone, when in reality she's not. She's not doing anything to fix this. She's not doing anything to fix the ad revenue. She's not letting this be a work environment. I mean, I'm looking on my creator studio right now, and I see that I'm gaining $6.20 revenue plus a 12% increase, and
Yeah.
that's not good at all. Like, I didn't expect that to happen, because when I first started getting ad revenue, I was getting almost $1,000. But then when I look at my ad revenue, I'm just like, what is going on? What is this? So I look on there and I see that they made changes to ad revenue, and I'm like, okay, then whatever.
Yeah. And to some people, especially to some who may find this video and they're bigger channels or whatever, which to be honest is that's a small chance of happening, but it still happens. But if you're a bigger channel out there and you're not getting any ad revenue, just know that hopefully it should be fixed soon. I don't know anything about it, but knowing YouTube and how mobs can be started really quickly and very easily and swiftly, eventually people are going to get sick and tired of YouTube's bull and storm, like, it's going to be the Area 51 raid, but actual raid. Like, they're going to take the money from them and just like, you're not paying us because of our hard-earned work, and so we're just taking it by force, I guess. Like, I
Yeah.
don't, like, I, here's the thing, I don't incite violence on anyone, but with YouTube, they just need to fix what they're doing. That's all they got to do. Like,
Yeah,
eventually
they
people are
do.
going to get sick and tired of this, and they're going to storm up to YouTube headquarters and hold a whole protest saying give us our money. We work hard for this. And then there's going to be people on Twitter who don't know anything about internet saying YouTube isn't a real job. You can't do that for, and people have done it before. People have straight
Yeah,
up
people
said,
have.
"Oh, I get thousands of dollars and I'm able to actually pay my rent from YouTube." You know? So, it's it's a pretty it's a pretty bad situation for YouTube as of now. So far, people have moved all the way to Mixer. Like, they've skipped the transition from Twitch, but they're moving the Mixer now. Mainly because Mixer did the, I guess you could say, the pro gamer move and straight up bought Ninja. Um,
Yeah.
like, they literally bought this dude and said, "Hey, come over to Mixer. We got your money, and we will treat you better." And it's like, okay, and okay, this may not be on topic, but I want to express how funny it is that the moment Ninja went over to Mixer, he just started bad mouthing and exposing Twitch for their bull crap. It's just the funniest thing. It's freaking great.
Mm-hmm.
But um, back on topic. Do you think you'll ever make a Patreon?
I do actually have a Patreon, but however, due to it not getting enough, due to it not getting any uh, patrons or whatever, I decided to close it down and just move over to PayPal. And people can donate there and give me video ideas and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Which, as of right now, uh, I'm using my PayPal for other stuff too.
Mm-hmm. I actually made a Patreon at one point, but it was kind of a mistake due to the fact that people then started calling me out. Like, it's not that I'm doing it solely for money, but the money helps, you know? it helps
Yeah.
me expand my like I literally opened up commissions so I could expand my content with the money that I would earn. You know, more games would mean more content, and more content would mean more more things for people to watch. You know, like it's not inherently a bad thing to open up a Patreon or even open up your PayPal to the public and say, "Hey, if you donate here, it'll expand the content and you'll be a great help." With me, you get like a reward with it. You get like free art basically. Like you're paying for like the art, in which the art money then goes to making the content more expanded, you know?
Yeah.
So, um, with one of the things that I noticed you started to do was dubs of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Well, they aren't necessarily dubs. They're just clips from the game.
Um,
And like no, when the game first came out, I thought that I could have been the first one to upload one clip, at least one clip of the most iconic moments from Dragon Ball history.
yeah,
But people kept beating me to the punch. So I just decided, what, I'm just gonna upload it for the hell of it.
yeah,
And right now, the Goku I am speech, uh, got 1,000 views
yeah.
in
You're at 1K
about
on that one. It's
yeah.
mostly now. This is actually one of the things that I've noticed with YouTube is that if you have a similar name to another video, it'll instantly be recommended as something similar to this video. Like for example, I think Totally Not Mark made a video about the Goku's I am speech, and he was all like, "Let's compare them." You know, Japanese dub, English dub, the manga, you know, all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Due to the fact that you have the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Goku's I am speech dub, and due to the fact that supposed now I usually never check tags or I never use metadata, but some of my friends have told me that if tags are similar, which to be honest it's inevitable that tags are going to be similar, your tags must have been similar to Totally Not Mark's tags on his video, and then that got you your 1K views on that. Which, to be honest, I just want to call out your subscribers real quick. How are how are y'all sub to him, but yet y'all not watching this stuff? I see that you've got low views, yet your subscriber count is so freaking higher, is much higher than mine. You know, it's
Yeah.
like it's the weirdest thing. It's either people don't have your notifications all the way on, or they just aren't checking you know, the channel enough. Um, that's one thing that I've noticed, that people don't check the channels anymore because they've basically given up on YouTube. You know,
Most likely, yeah.
but you know, you've made it extremely far in your grind for 100,000 subscribers, and I hope this video gets you at least just a few inches closer to that. Because you are a good friend of mine.
So too.
Shout out to my boy. Um, he makes a great content, and
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite ones, in terms of this was uploaded on Halloween, but it's the "Something is Coming Back." That one.
Oh yeah. That's just my other persona. I
Yeah.
have many personas.
Yes. But
Not to mention I also do voice acting too, so
yeah. He does.
especially when it
He
comes
does
to
voice
screaming
acting.
too.
Yeah, he does good Goku screams. Um.
The thing is that when it comes to doing my screams, it doesn't really hurt my throat anymore.
Oh yeah, I actually got used to my Broly screaming extremely quickly. So, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Um. So, one of the things, I think a final question would be, um, if you had, you know, the equipment as of now, what gaming content would you do? Like, I see you don't do much gaming content, but you do stuff about certain video games and stuff like that. So,
Uh, if I had to do gaming content, I would most likely do uh Dragon Ball games, Sonic games, probably some Five Nights at Freddy's along on the side, uh,
Hmm.
and maybe some Call of Duty here and there.
You know, Doom is coming back into the spotlight of things, and apparently, according to this, Doom Eternal in the is going to kill the FPS genre in the best way possible. So, would you ever, do would you like to do a series on Doom 2016 in preparation of Doom Eternal? Like, would you do it?
Maybe, possibly. I mean, it depends on like it pretty much depends on my money because I'm kind of really low at the moment,
Oh,
so
well,
kind of
I'm
need to
happy to
consider.
let you know the game Doom 2016, not Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is going to come in fully priced as $60, but Doom 2016 is going to be priced at $20 until then.
That's crazy.
Yeah, id Software, you have you've done the good. You've done the good.
Yeah.
Um, I've actually been scripting a video. This is actually my first scripted video that I'm actually going to be posting. Basically, it's me talking about my opinions on Doom Eternal. Basically, 5 days. At least that's when it's going to be uploaded. The video itself is going to be recorded 7 days before, but it'll be uploaded 5 days before. But I'm going to be talking my thoughts about, the biggest news of Doom Eternal and lore bits and weapons and all that other good stuff.
Yeah.
And then a month after, it should be that I do my post Doom Eternal release review.
Hmm.
So yeah. Um, thank you
Nice.
so much for coming on. Uh, I'm so glad you accepted to be interviewed. Um,
Yeah.
in fact, you came to me, I think, with the idea.
Well, I mean, first I came to you and then I said that like, hey, I saw your video. I like your interviews and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And you
I
asked
see
like,
here.
hey,
I
you want to
like
be
these
interviewed? And I
interviews
said sure.
you're doing lately, and I said, you want to be interviewed as well, and you were like, yeah, sure. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. Um, it's been a great talk. I hope some people that see this, you know, um, subscribe to you if they aren't already. You know, look at your content more often. Um, but anyway, that's the end of this video. Dragon Slayer's link will be in the description down below. It'll lead to his YouTube channel. And I hope to see you all later.